Hello friends, today in this video I'm going you to brief about I'm going to brief about the introduction to trees, that is trees as a data structure. So far in this data structure we have already discussed. There are a lot of videos present on these topics like arrays as a linear data structure. Then in that linear data structure we have already seen about what is arrays, what are mean by arrays, what are the various operations on arrays. Then what is stacks, what are the various operations on stacks. As we all know that we can perform two different operations, that is insertion and deletion on the stack. Stack follows which property, that is first in last out or last in first out type of. Then next we have gone through the various things regarding queue. Again it belongs to the linear data structure, as well as we have also seen about the linked list in the linear uh, data structure already. Now if we are in the last video I have already discussed about the introduction to nonlinear data structure, in which tree is one of the nonlinear data structure. As I have just now I said that so far we have discussed mainly linear data structure like strings, arrays, list, stacks and queues. Now we'll discuss on a non-linear data structure called it as a tree. Trees are mainly used to represent the data which containing a hierarchical relationship between elements. For example, records, or we can say it as the family tree and table of contents. In computer science, a tree is widely used abstract data type that simulates a hierarchical tree structure with a root value. Initially, it starts with the root value and subtrees of the children with a parent node, we can say it, so that we can simply consider a parent child relationship represented as a set of link nodes. In the next slide look like this: a particular simple family tree diagram. Say Suresh is the parent node who is having three different children, that is Sunita, Samir and Sahil. They are again having certain amount of children with them. So there is a certain relationship between the son of Sunita and Suresh. That is son of Sunita, we can say it as Rahul, and Rahul is having certain amount of relationship between a certain amount of relationship with Suresh. Same thing is applicable for all the leaf nodes. We can in this video I'm going to brief you about basic terminologies that are used in terms of trees as well. A tree data structure can be defined recursively as a collection of nodes starting at a root node, where each node in a data is a data structure consisting of a value together with a list of references and nodes, that is the children, with the constraints that no reference is duplicated, and none of them are point towards the root. So this is simply a hypothetical family tree. This is simply the hypothetical family tree as just now I have discussed. Next is tree. A tree is an abstract model of hierarchical structure that consists of nodes with a parent-child relationship. A tree is also a sequence of nodes. There is a starting node known as root or root node. Every node other than the root node has a parent node. Root node does not having any parent. That is the origin of a particular tree, or that is the start of a particular tree, we can say. Nodes may have any number of children. Nodes or the root node or any different node may have any number of children. Alternatively, a tree can be defined abstractly as a whole or as a global in an ordered tree with a value assigned to each node. On the right hand side, a tree, particularly I mentioned over here, A is the root node, where A is having three different child B, C and D. B is again having one child, that is E. That means A has three children B, C, D. A is the parent of B. So that, or we can say that B is the children of A, or A is the parent of B, one and the same thing. Next is, look like in the diagram I am going to explain the complete about uh, terminologies related to the trees. Uh, Next, root is called it as A, or A is called it as the root in the given diagram, where A is having two children, B and C. B is the parent of D and E. See, since B is having two different children, D and E, so we can say it as B is the parent of D and E, where E is the right child of B and D is the left child of B. On the left hand side there is one node called as B, and on the right side of B there is one node called as E. So we can definitely say that D is the left child of B and E is the right child of B. The dash, there are four different levels. See, root node always belongs to level 0 in the given diagram, in the given tree, where level 1 is the next immediate node, level 2 is the next immediate node and level 3 is the last node. Next is a subtree with F as a root. See, there are three different subtree in the given diagram. This whole is the main tree, where BDE is one subtree, CFG is another subtree, FIJ is another subtree, we can say. So there are three different subtrees. Here, certain leaf nodes. Leaf nodes are the nodes those who don't have any children. The nodes who don't have any children are called as leaf nodes. Here there are H, E, I, J and G are the leaf nodes, those who don't have any children with them. Next, as I already discussed the same diagram, A is the root, B and C are at level 1, D, E, F, G are at level 2, H, I, J are at level 3. There are certain subtrees in the given diagram, and the nodes who does not have any children are called as leaf nodes. Some key terms that I want to implement over here, or I want to explain over here, are root. As I already discussed, root is the node which is at the top of the tree, called as root node. Parent node is any node except the root node that has one edge upward to a node called parent. The nodes who are having certain children are called as parent node. Next is child. Node below a given node below the given node connected by its edge downward is called as child node. Look, see, the child node are B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J are the child node, we can say, cause they are having certain amount of parents with them, or they are originated from some parents, so that they are called it as the child node. Siblings, child of same node. It's a normal definition of siblings as well. Child of same parents are called as sibling. And leaf node, the node which does not have any child nodes are called as leaf nodes. I already discussed. Subtree represents the descendants of a node. In a particular tree, if there are again certain amount of nodes like root node and certain child nodes are called as subtree of that tree. Levels of a node represents the generation of a node. If root node is at level 0, then its next child node is at level 1. Its grandchild is at level 2, and so on likewise. Root node, remember, root node is always at level 0. Next, some degree of a node. The degree of a node is the number of children of that node, or a particular node who is having, say, n number of children. So the degree of that particular node is, say, n. Degree of a tree is the maximum degree of the nodes given in a tree. If one of the node in a particular tree is having 3 children, so the degree of that tree is 3. Path is another definition. It is the sequence of consecutive edges from the source node to the destination node. Whatever the sequence, I mean, from root node, root node may be the source, and the leaf, and one of the leaf nodes may be the destination. So to reach to that leaf node from the source is called as the path or a particular path to reach that particular node from the source node, or we can say it as the root node. Height of the node is the maximum path length from that node to a leaf node, from that node to the leaf node. Height of the tree, the height of the tree is the height of the root, whatever the height which is located at the root to the leaf is the height of the tree. Depth of the tree is the maximum level of any leaf in the tree. These are the things that I have already discussed. Next is this is the example part. We can say like A is having three children, B, C, and D. In this given diagram, there are three subtrees as well. B, E, F, C, G, J, K is another subtree, or G, J, K is another subtree, and D, H, I is also a subtree. This tree is also given in the same manner. Then the characteristics of trees are: it is a non-linear data structure, it combines advantages of an ordered array, the searching as fast as in ordered array. These are the important characteristics of a particular tree, where insertion and deletion is as fast as in the linked list. Tree is quite simple and fast as compared to other data structure. For example, looking at a tree at a whole, one can talk about the parent node of a given node, but in general, as a data structure, a given node can only contain the list of its children, but does not contain the references to its parent as well. There are many more uses of trees, or we can use that in terms of applications. Directory structure of a file store, structure of an arithmetic expression, some parse tree for human languages, some search trees that can be store data in a way that makes an efficient search algorithm possible via tree traversals. In the next video, I am going to explain you about the various tree traversal techniques. It also used to represent sorted list of data. It is used in almost every high bandwidth router for storing router tables. It is also used in compression algorithms such as those used in the JPG as well as in MP3 formats or MP3 file formats as well. So this is all about the introduction about trees. In the next video, I am going to explain about in detail in related to trees. Thank you for patience hearing.